Hi guys, it's Melanie. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. So this weekend I did something not so fun and I actually had a little bit of a tweak in my back. And the reason I wanted to share this with you is because this is something that tends to happen, and this is why I think the body is so fascinating, and why I do what I do, because when we look at the body from a nervous system standpoint, we understand that sometimes certain people, based on our previous experiences, based on our current experiences, our body and our nervous system really are at a very heightened, sensitized level. So it's unfortunate, but sometimes this happens to us. But the cool thing is that I would say I'm probably 85 to 90% already recovered, which is really cool considering that happened less than 48 hours ago. So I'm very excited about that. It was a little frustrating in the beginning, I will tell you that, because get this, I did it lifting a blanket. So obviously nothing really fatiguing, and I actually was in a really good spot in terms of, obviously I've been taking really good care of my body because I try to practice what I preach. I don't just make you guys do the exercises. So I've been in a really good spot physically. I've also just been super happy in my personal life, in my professional life. But the missing piece, I think I realized, is, which again, sometimes it takes these things to put things in perspective for us, is that I really wasn't taking time to myself fully. So I'm a person that actually enjoys working hard, but I realized I've always had this issue where I constantly feel the need to be productive. And I know that a lot of you might be able to sympathize with that. We live in a day and age where everything's very fast paced, and you're actually, sort of looked down upon and seen as lazy if you're not continually working towards something. And not that that's where my feelings were coming from. I actually enjoy working and enjoy accomplishing things. So it was really interesting to see how, even though you can be in a very happy, positive emotional state, so one wouldn't think they're stressed, but that can actually cause physiological manifestations of stress because we're not giving our body any rest. So I realized that I'm constantly sort of in this heightened state, and even though I do breathing exercises, and even though I take care of my body and I take care of my mind and I felt happy, I still was operating at a very high level. And we need nothing time. We need time to just do nothing, bring our bodies down to zero, level that playing field, and really lower our nervous system. So it was an unfortunate experience, but I am actually, again, like I said, really happy that I have the tools and knowledge to bring myself back to 85 to 90% within like less than 48 hours. So I'm feeling really good. My range of motion is getting back. I can actually do a ton of movement still, but it's just that little arching of the back that my body always gets a little fearful of. But I've been doing my stretching, and I've really just been working on relaxing and completely shutting down my thoughts. More to come on that for you guys, because that's a really important thing to be able to learn, is how to really calm down. I call it the mouse running around my brain. So calming ourselves down, even though we think we may be enjoying that. And we do enjoy it, we still, our brain, our nervous system, our body, our system needs time to shut down. It's sort of like, I don't know about you, but I'm one of those bad people. Maybe it's like a metaphor for my life, but I never shut down my computer or restart it or anything. I only tend to do it when it's like malfunctioning and I'm like, oh, I should probably restart it now. But our body really functions the same way. It needs a restart. It needs to be put into sleep mode every now and then. And again, even if we enjoy our work and we enjoy operating at a high level and a high speed most of the time, if we feel like we should constantly be productive, again, even if we enjoy that, our body still needs that just absolute nothing time. So I'll be sure to give you more on strategies that I am using to just fully relax and fully embrace that nothingness. And we're all busy, whether you're a mom, a business owner, a teacher, whatever. We're all busy, so it can be difficult. So I'm aiming to make these strategies as easy as possible, because I do think that even if it is 60 seconds to 3 minutes of nothingness, that is really important to restarting our system, putting it to sleep like that computer, so that when we reboot back up, we can be operating at a super high level. So anyway, I just wanted to fill you guys in, and let you guys know that, yeah, it is pretty cool once you know the right things to do, even though sometimes these things happen because our body is just susceptible to them for whatever reason. Mine being that I have rods in my back, and that I do have issues relaxing. That we can get back on the road to recovery pretty quickly if we implement the right strategies and take care of ourselves. So, yeah, more to come on that later, like I said, and have an awesome day. Bye, guys.